a hilarity. This is it, sports fans. Participants even. Television's greatest array of stars. Laugh Olympics presents the round-the-world triple team competition between the Yogi Yahooies, the Scooby-Doobies, and the really Rottens. The players are on the field, in the stadium even. So let's get on with it. Laugh Olympics.
Greetings, sports fans, and welcome to another thrill-a-second All-Star Laugh Olympics. Today's Super Sportsorama will begin in frost and fun-packed Canada. Then we'll whisk you across the Atlantic to wondrous Warsaw, the pulsating capital of Poland, for the fantastic finale of today's dynamic doings. Now it's back to Canada for our first exciting event, the Royal Canadian Get Your Man contest. For the Yogi Yahooies, it will be Cindy Bear, Teen Angel Taffy for the Scooby-Doobies, and for the really Rottens, their Starman Getter, Daisy Mayhem. Yes, folks, these Olympiads will be competing for the Laugh Olympics gold.
Snag here, and this is our man, a computerized robot programmed to evade capture.
Are you really a robot? Shut up. Listen.
Relax, fellas, while I explain the event. Whoever gets her man first wins the big 50-point first prize. And there goes our man robot off for a head start.
All right, athletes, go get your tin can man, if you can, Ethan.
They're off and on the trail, folks. With the Rottens hogging first place. The Scoobies are second, with Taffy hot on the trail. And finally, it's the Yogis. But it looks like Cindy's hound is sleeping on the job.
No problem, Sugar. My southern bloodhound can follow tracks even in his sleep. See what I mean?
Our contestants have now fanned out to get the robot. But that may not be too easy.
With Muttley as a decoy, Wayans will set up traps to make it easy as passing by, eh, Muttley?
Zowie! There he is!
Hot dog, our decoy plan's working. And is Muttley gonna be surprised that the trap I got set for that Scooby?
Taffy's closing in on her man, folks, so this may be it. Oh, too bad, Taffy. That's not the robot. You got a Rotten.
Darn! It sure looks that way.
Son of fuzzum, dirty snaring and clean of fuzzum.
Now, all three teams are closing in on their man. But who will make the catch? This may be it, folks. The Scoobies almost have the robot, and... No, hold it. Here come the Yogis. Now it's a two-way chase. Whoops. Make that a three-way chase as the Rottens join in, too.
I caught my man!
Goodness, could it be?
There's only one way to find out, Cindy. Let's go! Zowie!
Gracious!
And now, first prize will be awarded to...
See, to this. Daisy could have a bag of tricks.
You just watch and see, Snagglemush.
Hey, watch this. The Scoobies and Yogis have caught their man, too.
Ridiculous. There's only one robot, so there's something rotten here.
Possibly mildew, but if this is another Rotten's roust, we'll soon see.
Son of fussing bags and dumb race.
Aha! It's Muttley and not the robot. So it's no score for the Rottens. Therefore, the 50-point winners are the Scoobies and the Yogis. Since the Yogis and Scoobies both won, the 50 points will be split to give the Yogis 25 and 25 to the Scoobies, with a big fat zilcho going to the Rottens. For our next event, we take you further north, past the Arctic Circle for the snow-scorching dog sled race. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo for the Scoobies. And for the Rottens, it's Red Baron.
Suffering snowballs. It's a prehistoric hairy mammoth. A tuskless one even. Tusk.
Huh. That oversized monster can't be a dog. You're right, Mildred. Rover isn't a dog. He's a puppy. An abominable snow dog puppy. If that brute's a puppy, when he grows up, he'll probably eat Quebec for a snack.
Sledders, to your sleds. For this event, the scoring will be the usual 25 points for first, 15 for second, and 10 for last place. So, get ready, set, and mush! Fantastic! In a single step, the Rottens had flown into the lead. The Yogis moved out in typical dog sledding fashion, while the Scoobies are sunk in third.
Sorry, Sonny. Like no problem, Scooby-Doo. All you need is inspiration. Like a Scooby snack. Yeah.
Now speeding over the frozen wastelands, the Rottens are still first. But the last place Scoobies have just passed the Yogis to take the second spot. But thanks to Scooby-Doo's appetite, the Scoobies are gaining.
They won't pass us. Tell him, Rover. You didn't have to tell him that loud. I'll see what you did, Big Mouth.
What a race, folks. The Rottens are still hanging on to first place, and I do mean hanging. The Yogis have regained the second spot, passing the Scoobies. But how will they get over that crevice?
Shucks. We just crossed over that rotten bridge, that's all.
Clever, Quick Draw. That's using Dred's head to put you in the lead.
You better hurry up if you want your snack.
Wow, okay.
Do something, Mutt. Good boy. Now start mushing. No, go around it. Drat. This is not only ridiculous, it's freezing. So whoa, Rover, whoa. Ew, much better. Now mush your ugly head off, Mutt.
How about that, fans? Now the Yogis are first, and the Scoobies are second. But here come the Rottens, and fast.
Like there's no way I'll sled over thin ice. Like I'm allergic to ice water.
Me too.
Got any ideas, Quick Draw?
Nope, but something will hit me.
Wow, something did hit the Yogis and the Scoobies, folks. That runaway snow hill. Now here comes Dred, but he's paying no heed to the danger thin ice sign.
If I heeded every sign I read, I'd never get ahead.
Well, Dred, maybe this will teach you to heed signs. Anyway, the Yogis and Scoobies are still snowed in as they approach the finish line.
Oh, this isn't a reporting job, it's a snow job.
Heavens! Speaking of snow, if we don't scoot, we'll all be snowed in. Under even.
Talk about a big finish. Phew. Now the only problem is uncovering the winner.
Snowy, I'd say it's anybody's guess in this mess.
Not for long, Mildew. Looky.
Yes, folks, we do have a winner. It's the Yogis by 4 noses. The Scoobies are second, and here come the third place Rottens.
Rat! Rat!
Talk about a cool character. Anyway, now for a look at our halftime scores. The winning Yogis are ahead with 50 points. The Scoobies are second with 40, while the Rottens are frozen out with 10 little ones.
Honestly, Mildew, there must be a less abominable way to reach our next locale.
Tish tosh, Snag. Anything to get us away from those silly savages. Besides, Rover's not so abominable once you get to know him.
It's not the abominable snow puppy who's so abominable. It's the abominable puppy's abominable snowman master.
Help! Stop the show! I want to get off!
And so, sports fans, as our fearless reporters romp off to our next locale, remember to stay tuned for the second and climactic half of the All-Star Laugh Olympics. Welcome back to the final half of the All-Star Laugh Olympics. We'll be televising this portion of our sports extravaganza from wondrous Warsaw, in the pulsating capital of Poland, where our first event will be the Polish Pole Vaulting Championship Contest. Now, before we get on with the action, let's have a recap of the first half scores. The Yogi Yahooies lead with 50 points, the Scooby Doobies are second with 40, while the Really Rottens are on the bottom with 10.
So let's get on with the event.
And first up will be the Yogis.
I'm ready, willing and raring to go. Galvin Kalumpki's hug. How does your coil pole work? Vault, Ethan. Well, it's real simple, Snag. Once I plunge the tip down, it uncoils, and I go a-vaulting up and over. So go, and show, Ethan.
And the Yogis are off and running. Now he's picking up speed, plants his and uncoils up. And I mean up, folks, at least 20 feet up. Now all he has to do is vault over the poles.
Hey, Huckleberry, let go, and over the poles you'll go. Sure thing, Yogi. Soon as this thing slows down, so's I can.
I know athletes have their ups and downs, but this is ridiculous.
Well, here goes nothing.
He's made the vault, folks, and our electronic eye beam records an 11-foot height for the Yogi.
Yay!
Next up will be the Scoobies Scooby-Dum.
What's this? Dum-dum-dum-dum.
Wow, he's a regular symphony of graceful gazelle-like motion.
That's me! Graceful as a... Yeah!
This may appear unorthodox, folks, but that is some technique by the Scoobies. And there goes his vault. It's a terrific 13 feet from the Scoobies, which tops the Yogi's mark for first place. So, Rottens, you'll have to top 13 feet to win.
That's no problem.
How can a short person with an even shorter pole expect to outvault 13 feet?
Simple, Mildred. I'll have the whole Rottens team behind me.
I see what you mean.
Now we'll show them what really rotten vaulting is.
This is free-form vaulting, so that means anything goes. So as ridiculous as this looks, it is not considered cheating.
I wouldn't even consider it pole vaulting.
Yes, this is amazing sports strategy, folks. But from a height of 50 feet, it may be difficult for Creeply to plant his pole to make the vault.
That's no problem either.
So we see. Yes, folks, Creeply has planted his pole. And there he goes back up into the air for his vault. Wow, the Rottens have made an unbelievable 50-foot vault. It looks like what was the Rottens' tower of strength may crumble.
Suffering salamanders! It's raining Rottens!
Like they say, the bigger the winners, the harder the fallers.
This is it, folks, finally. And the Rottens are the undisputed winners.
Well, you silly pile of savages, how does it feel to be on top?
This is the top. I'll take the bottom.
Spoken like true Rottens. Now let's check the scores. The third place Yogis receive 10 points to keep them in the lead with 60. The second place Scoobies get 15 for a total of 55, while the Rottens' 25-point win vaults them up to 35, which still keeps them on the bottom. Well, folks, the scores are close, so our next event will decide the outcome. So let's get on with the action here in Midtown Warsaw, where the world is waiting to see the pulse-pounding Pogo Stick Sprint. It will be Pixie pogoing for the Yogis. Baboo for the Scoobies. And for the Rottens, it's their team captain himself, Muttley.
The Minute Waltz. What is this, a concert or a sporting event?
Both, Mildew. It's honoring the great Polish composer, Chopin, and giving our athletes a minute warning, Ethan.
Real cute. Now I can describe the race route with musical accompaniment. Our Beanie Brain Pogo Stickers will start here at the Palace of Science and Culture. They'll go pogoing along the Vistula River, across Warsaw University, then on to the finish here at Kazimir Palace. Made it.
And just in time, too, Mildew. There goes the starting flag. But Baboo's off to a flying stop. Muttley's sure having his ups and downs on his souped-up stick. But what's this? Pixie's so tiny, I didn't notice that he's pogoed off into the lead. It looks like the Rottens may set an altitude record, but unfortunately, this is a race.
Son of a wrestling, laughing, announcing, charged.
Shift to forward, Colt. We've got a race to win.
Well, finally the Rottens are off. And with pogoing like that, they could, mind you, win the race in a few bounces. But what about the Scoobies?
Oh, I guess I just have to make a magical repair. Yapple Dapple! Oh, a wondrous pogo stick to behold. Except I'm not holding it. Oh, wait for me!
Bouncing alongside the Vistula, Pixie still has the lead. Meanwhile, Baboo's pogo stick is in third, but he's in fourth place.
Hey, Muttley, your motor-powered pogo stick is cheating, and you know cheaters never win. Told you so. Son of a mouse and
Now, crossing the Warsaw University campus, Pixie has just been passed by Baboo's pogo stick. However, the athlete must be on his stick to win. Simultaneously, a thoroughly drenched Rotten is back in the race.
Personally, I prefer flying carpets, but since this is a pogo stick race, why not? Yapple Dapple! Ooh, much better!
Wow, the Rottens just regained the lead. But wait, something's happened. Yes, Pixie just got a real lift. Now Pixie is having no trouble at all with this Rotten competition as they race neck and neck towards Kazimir Palace and the finish line. Now the Scoobies are flying into the duel for first place. Yes, the Scoobies have broken the tie, which puts them in first place as our pogo stickers bounce down the home stretch to the finish.
I knew I could count on my Yapple Dapple. Oops, I better not use any more magic if I want to win. Besides, who needs it now?
Possibly, Babu. However, the Rottens and Yogis are still in the race. Babu has pogoed a brilliant race, folks. But it looks like the Rottens will bounce over him to win. And it looks like the winner is make that Pixie for the Yogis. The Scoobies are a close second, with the motor-powered Rottens sputtering in last. Let's check our final scores. The winning Yogis have maintained their lead to win the day with 85 points. The Scoobies are second with 70, while the Rottens end up with an unimpressive 45. And now, here are this week's medalists, folks. Be sure and watch for us next week for another laugh and action-packed All-Star Laugh Olympics.